Hey everyone, welcome back to TalkiCast, your favorite place to learn real English while talking about real life. I'm Tony, and I'm so happy to be here again with you.
And I'm Victoria. Hello, everyone. It's great to have you back. We've been reading your comments, and seriously, they make our day. You guys are amazing.
Absolutely. I love how many of you shared your thoughts from the last episode. Some of you said you listened while going for a walk, some while cooking, and others right before bed. That's awesome. It means English is really becoming part of your daily life.
Yes. And before we start today's topic, we just want to say thank you for being with us. If you haven't listened to the previous episodes yet, go check them out. We talk about daily routines, motivation, listening practice, and lots of fun stuff.
Right. And don't forget to leave us a comment after this one. Tell us what part you liked the most, or maybe what topic you want us to talk about next. We always read your messages, and yes, we do reply.
So, Tony, how was your day today?
Oh, pretty good. I woke up early, had some coffee, and tried to go to the gym, but, I thought about it more than I actually did it.
That's actually perfect because it connects so well with today's topic.
Exactly. Today we're talking about something that almost everyone can relate to, being ambitious but lazy.
Oh, yes, that classic mix. You have big dreams, big plans, but somehow you just don't move. You think about what you want to do, but you never start doing it.
Right? You might want to learn English, start a YouTube channel, write a book, or even just start exercising regularly. But for some reason, you keep waiting for the right time.
And spoiler alert, there's no perfect time. You just have to start, even if it's not perfect, even if it's small.
Absolutely. So today, we'll talk about why that happens, why ambitious people sometimes struggle to take action. And of course, we'll share practical ways to break that cycle.
And remember, we're not here to judge. Everyone has lazy moments, even successful people. The goal is not to be perfectly productive. It's to understand yourself and move forward little by little. So let's start by asking a big question. Why do ambitious people often feel lazy?
Yeah, that's a great question. Because, lazy people don't usually have big dreams, but ambitious people do. They dream about success, travel, learning, fitness, but sometimes they just don't move.
Exactly. And the funny thing is, that feeling of laziness doesn't come from not caring. It actually comes from caring too much.
You're right. Many ambitious people have something called perfection paralysis. That means they want everything to be perfect before they start. They think, I'll start when I'm ready, when I have more time, or when I feel motivated.
But guess what? That perfect time never comes. The more you wait, the harder it gets to begin. And suddenly, days turn into weeks, weeks turn into months, and you still haven't started.
Yeah, and when that happens, people start feeling guilty. They say things like, I'm so lazy, or I have no discipline. But really, it's not about being lazy, it's about being afraid.
Afraid to fail, afraid to look stupid, afraid that the result won't be good enough. But here's something important. Action doesn't come from motivation. Motivation comes from action.
That's so true. You can't just sit and wait to feel ready. You become ready after you start, even if it's small, like studying English for 5 minutes or writing one line in your journal. It counts.
Yes, it's all about momentum. When a car starts, it moves slowly at first, but once it's rolling, it gets easier and faster. Your brain works the same way. Starting is hard, but once you move, it's easier to keep going.
And psychologists say that's because of something called the activation energy. It means you need a little energy to begin a task, But after that, your brain gets into a flow.
Right. And one of the biggest tricks to fight laziness is to make the start tiny. Don't say, I'll study English for 2 hours. Just say, I'll open my notebook for 2 minutes. Once you start, your brain naturally continues.
Yeah, because once you do a small step, your brain says, okay, I've already started. Let's keep going.
So friends, remember this. You're not lazy. You're just stuck in the thinking phase. The solution is simple. Move from thinking to doing, even if it's small.
And that's what we want you to do in your English learning, too. Stop waiting for the perfect time and start practicing today, right now, with us.
Yes, because every word you repeat, every time you listen, you're building a small habit that will grow into something big.
And that's why shadowing and listening practice are so powerful. They give you small, easy steps that train your brain and build confidence.
So don't wait for motivation. Create it through action. Because when you move, your brain rewards you with energy and focus. That's how you break the cycle. All right, friends, now that we understand why ambitious people feel lazy, let's talk about how to change it, how to turn your dreams into daily action, especially when learning English.
Yeah, because wanting to speak English fluently is a great goal, but it only becomes real when you take small steps every day.
Exactly. So let's start with a first tip. Tip number 1, stop waiting to be perfect. Many students think, I will start speaking when my English is good. But that day never comes because your English becomes good by speaking, not before speaking.
That's so true. It's like saying, I will start swimming when I know how to swim. You only learn by jumping into the water, little by little.
Yes. So from today, don't worry about mistakes. Every mistake is a sign that you are learning something new.
Okay, next one.
Tip number 2. Speak out loud even when you are alone. Talk to yourself. Describe your day. Repeat what you hear in English. This builds confidence and trains your mouth to think in English.
For example, when you wake up, you can say, I'm brushing my teeth. I'm making coffee. I'm going to work. These small sentences are simple, but they create fluency.
Yeah, and when you listen to podcasts like this one, try shadowing. That means repeating right after the speaker, just like we explained before. You don't need to understand every word, you just need to copy the rhythm and sound.
Exactly. That's what I love about shadowing. It helps your brain and mouth work together. And remember, you don't have to be perfect. You can repeat slowly. Pause the audio and try again.
Let's move on to tip number 3. Create an English environment. You don't need to live in an English-speaking country to practice every day. You can make English part of your life.
Yes, change your phone to English. Watch movies with English subtitles. Listen to songs, read short articles. Just 5 minutes a day makes a difference.
You can even follow English YouTube channels like ours, TalkiCast.
That's right, because our goal here at TalkiCast is to make English feel natural, friendly, and part of your daily routine.
Tip number 5. Use the 2-minute rule. If something takes less than 2 minutes, do it now. Open your English notebook, listen to one short podcast, read one paragraph. Just start.
Yes, 2 minutes can turn into 10, then 30. You just need to begin. Remember what we said earlier. Motivation comes after action, not before.
Tip number 5. Reward yourself. When you finish studying or practicing, give yourself a small reward. A cup of coffee, a walk, or even a happy, "Yes, I did it!" It makes your brain feel good and helps you repeat the habit.
That's a great one, because learning should be enjoyable. The more fun you have, the faster you improve.
And finally, tip number 6. Be patient and consistent.
Fluency doesn't come overnight. It's like building a house, brick by brick, word by word, day by day.
Absolutely. You don't need big progress in one day. You just need small progress every day. And if you keep going, one day you'll look back and realize how far you've come.
So friends, remember this. Don't fight your laziness. Understand it. Don't wait for motivation. Create it. Don't aim for perfection. Aim for progress.
Okay, friends, now it's time to practice together. You've listened, you've learned, and now let's speak.
Yes, because listening is only half of learning. Speaking is the other half. So let's combine both right now.
We'll say a few sentences slowly. You repeat them after us. Don't worry about mistakes. Just focus on sound, rhythm, and confidence.
Are you ready? Okay, let's begin. Repeat after me. I can speak English with confidence. Now again, louder. I can speak English with confidence.
Great job. Here's another one. Every day, I become better at speaking English. Once more. Every day, I become better at speaking English.
That's wonderful. Next one. I don't need to be perfect. I just need to practice.
Great job. Here's another one. Every day, I become better at speaking English. Once more. Every day, I become better at speaking English.
That's wonderful. Next one. I don't need to be perfect. I just need to practice. Repeat again. I don't need to be perfect. I just need to practice.
Nice. And here's one more. My mistakes help me grow. Again, my mistakes help me grow.
Yes, that's the right mindset. Because when you speak with this attitude, English becomes your friend, not your fear.
Many students tell us, I'm afraid to speak. People might laugh at me. But listen, no one laughs at a person who's learning. People admire you for trying.
That's true. I remember when I was learning Spanish, I made so many funny mistakes. But every time I spoke, I learned something new. I grew more confident.
Exactly. Confidence doesn't come before speaking. Confidence comes from speaking.
So, my dear listeners, repeat this with me. I am not afraid to speak. Again, I am not afraid to speak.
Beautiful. Let's continue with some practical habits that help you stay consistent.
Yes. Habit number 1. Speak for 5 minutes every day. You don't need to wait for a big study session. 5 minutes is enough to train your mouth and mind. You can even talk to yourself about your day, like a mini English diary.
You can say things like, today I woke up early. I went to work. I felt tired, but I studied English. These small sentences create rhythm and automatic speaking.
Habit number 2. Record your voice. It may feel strange at first, but it's one of the best ways to improve. When you listen to your own voice, you notice pronunciation, tone, and confidence.
Yes, and don't be shy. Everyone feels awkward the first time, but after a few days, you'll hear real progress, and that will motivate you even more.
Habit number 3. Find an English partner or join an online group. When you speak with others, you learn faster. You can make mistakes together and laugh together.
That's right. Language is about connection, not perfection. The goal isn't just to speak English, it's to share your ideas, your feelings, your stories.
So true, Tony. And remember, even when you feel tired, even when you feel lazy, doing just a little bit keeps the fire alive.
Yes. Progress is not about speed, It's about direction. If you keep moving forward, even slowly, you will reach your goal. Let's remind ourselves of that. Repeat after me. I am moving forward. Again, I am moving forward.
I am learning every day.
I believe in myself. Once more. I believe in myself.
That's beautiful. You see, these sentences are not just English practice, they are also mental training. You are teaching your brain to think positively.
Exactly. Because language is not only about words, it's about confidence, energy, and emotion. When you speak with energy, people feel it.
So, friends, promise yourself that after this podcast, you will practice for 5 minutes. You will repeat something you heard. You will record your voice. You will take one small action.
And every time you do, remember, you are not just learning English. You are building a skill for life. You are training your mind to stay focused, patient, and confident.
So keep going. Keep listening. Keep shadowing. Keep speaking. Even when no one is watching. Because one day, someone will listen to you and say, "Wow, your English is amazing."
And you will smile and say, "Thank you. I practiced every day."
That's the magic of small steps. They create big change.
Beautifully said, Tony. And now, friends, take a deep breath. Feel proud of yourself for being here, for listening, for learning. You're doing something wonderful for your future.
If you feel lazy sometimes, it's okay. It doesn't mean you're not ambitious. It just means your mind and body need balance. You don't have to be perfect every day. You just have to keep going. Before we finish today's episode, I just want to say something to everyone listening right now.
Yes, that's so important. Many people think being lazy means being weak, but sometimes it's just your brain asking for rest. Rest is part of progress.
Exactly. Real discipline isn't about working nonstop. It's about showing up again after you rest. You can take a break, but don't quit.
That's true. I think of laziness like a red light. It doesn't mean stop forever. It means pause, take a breath, and prepare to go again.
I love that image. So, if you're listening to this right now and you have dreams, big dreams, remember, you don't need to do everything today. You just need to start small.
Maybe just 5 minutes of shadowing, or one small English conversation, or writing 3 simple sentences about your day. That's all it takes to move forward.
Yes, success is not about doing more, it's about doing consistently. Even one step every day makes you unstoppable.
You know what they say. You don't need to be great to start, but you need to start to be great.
Beautiful. So, if you're ambitious but lazy, remember, you can still win. You can still learn. You can still become fluent in English, step by step.
And that's why we're here, to help you keep that fire alive. Because English isn't just a language, it's a door to new people, new places, and new opportunities.
So keep listening, keep shadowing, and keep believing in yourself. Because even when you move slowly, you're still moving forward.
We believe in you, and we're so proud of your effort. Thank you for spending this time with us today.
Yes, thank you for being part of TalkiCast, your English learning family. Don't forget to like this episode, share it with your friends, and tell us in the comments, what's one small action you'll take today?
We read every comment, and we love hearing from you.
See you in the next episode, where we'll explore new ideas, new stories, and new ways to grow together. Until then, keep learning, keep dreaming, and keep
shining.
Take care, everyone. You've got this.
Bye!
If you liked this episode, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to TalkiCast.